Hey, let's face it, health goals require consistency. Day in, day out, it can be boring. But as an Enneagram 7, your active lifestyle needs a healthy body, mind, and spirit. So, how can you balance the boring day in, day out with your exciting and very actively driven lifestyle? Well, I'm Jen Stanley, and this month's podcast series is Crushing Your Health Goals with the Enneagram. Let's dive in. This is 9 in 9 Enneagram Wisdom for Life. As an Enneagram 7, you are an expert at motivating other people and really getting everybody to go and do something together. And so it might be kind of confusing and hard to understand then why, as an Enneagram 7, you sometimes have a hard time motivating yourself to do the things that need to be done to have a healthy body, like drinking all the water and moving your body and sleeping at night and having a good nutrition plan. Well, I'd like to share three things that I see as an Enneagram 7 that might be holding you back in your health goals. The first of those is the nemesis of the 7, which is excess. We know that the 7 loves to have an excess of options all the time. And this can be good when the options are good. However, when it comes to maybe splurging on those special occasions, on birthday cake or extra drinks at an office party, that can really sabotage an otherwise perfectly healthy eating week. You get to that weekend, and suddenly the excess of wanting to experience all the goodness of life uh, can sabotage you. The second thing as a 7 is your tendency to avoid pain and any emotions that don't feel good. And so, let's face it, workouts can be a pain. They can be physically painful, they can be boring. Eating healthy food every day can get really boring if you're kind of sticking to, protein and vegetables. That can get kind of boring at times. Also, another way that this kicks in is that sometimes a 7 will eat and drink in order to avoid the pain of what might be going on in their personal life. So, something really stressful happens at work, or there's a relationship that's fractured, and that just might send the 7 to food, drink, anything to just kind of get rid of that pain quickly. And the third thing that I see, and this is similar to excess, but a little bit different, is the 7's need for variety. Uh, they typically don't love to do the same thing day after day after day. And so this is going to mean that if you do the same workout routine for too long, you may just kind of like, ugh, just get bored of it and quit. Or if you find that you've been eating the same salad for lunch for several weeks in a row, you're eventually going to need to have something different. And so this isn't necessarily a bad thing at all. It's just something that as a 7 you must be aware of so that you're changing it up before you experience the burnout. Okay, here are a few options as an Enneagram 7 for you to try as you are pursuing your health goals. First of all, let's make it fun. This is so important. And this means all of it needs to be fun. Maybe you need to gamify drinking water to keep that fun. Or maybe you need to be sure that you have the right music to listen to while you're working out or while you're prepping your meals on Sundays. There are so many ways that a 7 knows how to keep things fun. So use that to your advantage and make your health routines more fun. Secondly, let's make everything have more variety. So, when you are meal prepping, yes, it is often advised that we eat simple meals, and many health experts will say to eat the same meals because you know the macro balance and it just keeps it really, really simple. But as an Enneagram 7, you have to know when you are reaching your threshold of the same things. And so I want you to really think about a variety of choices for eating, a variety of workouts. Don't do the same workout every day. Don't do the same route on your walk or your run. Don't walk with the same person every day. Like, variety is a very key ingredient as an Enneagram 7. So think of ways to keep it interesting, and that is going to help a lot. And finally, I know many Enneagram 7s that really love like a little habit tracker on the phone, or a spreadsheet. It's kind of like the grown-ups version of a sticker chart. And when you reach, so many days in a row of drinking your water, you can treat yourself to a little party, whatever kind of little party you want to have. Maybe it's buying yourself a new water bottle or sitting down and watching your favorite show, whatever it is. I do think having a habit tracker for the 7 is really important. It does a couple things. It keeps your motivation going because checking those habits off each day is pretty fun. It gives you a little dopamine hit. But also, it's going to keep you really honest. And it's going to let you know if you're being consistent or if you're sort of letting some of it's not very fun, or I don't feel like doing it. It's going to let you know if you're letting that take over too much. And so I really appreciate that the trackers really help us keep an honest score of what's going on. So you might want to try that as well. And then finally, I want to invite you to our webinar at the end of the month, where I'm going to provide you with even more strategies and tips and ways that the Enneagram can help you crush your health goals as an Enneagram 7. When you come to the webinar live, I have got a specific guide for each number that is going to help you with your health goals. So I hope you'll register for the webinar, and I hope you'll be there live because I have so much valuable information to give you. Just click the link below and you can register for the webinar right now. Hey, I just started this podcast and I am loving every minute of it. Would you do me a favor and follow along and also rate the show? I would appreciate that so much so that we can help spread more Enneagram wisdom to the rest of the world.